Greetings to you all and welcome to 200 Ways. We got a brand new puzzle game here on Steam and I'm going to give it one of my gameplay reviews. That's 60 minutes of blind gameplay goodness. Never touched this game before in my life, know nothing about it. I'm going to show my first 60 minutes of ever playing it to give you that authentic new player experience. It's all coming up, but if you're here for a more condensed review, then you can jump to the end of the video where I'll be giving my thoughts in a summary. Right, housekeeping complete. Let's crack on. Let's play. Only one option. Let's play. Still only... I don't like a menu system with no options whatsoever, but alright, we're in. Good lord, that's a lot of reading. That is too much reading. Get me in there. So we have a ball. We have $6,000. I probably should have read that. Okay, we can buy things and distribute them throughout the stage. If we can complete the stage with $5,000 USD in the bank, we get gold medal. We can melt that down for more money in the future. It's a good money-making scheme. So if I press play and just do nothing, I have mastered this game in its entirety. There's a lot of reading at the start of this game, but it's probably important that I do it now. Otherwise, when the puzzles hit me, I'm not going to know what my options are. Alright, I understood near enough of that. So this time if I roll, I'm going down this hole. Let's demonstrate for the fans. Disaster. So what we're going to need is we're going to need to build something. A coiled spring. Fortunately, it's literally the only thing I can build. I am the master of the tutorial stage. Mud field. I understand what they're saying, but the phraseology is odd. Understood. This mud will grind me to a halt. So there's only one thing for it. We're going to speed up over it. Fire me. The laws of physics are sometimes overridden. Well, that's ominous. It's alright, one elastic band coming up. Behold! The laws of physics have been violated. I did not know that. That's not going to be it, is it? Game, help. Ah, QE. Got it. How crafty. You couldn't see the mud. You sneaky so-and-so. There's going to be a lot of springs. I can already see how this is going to go down. Wait. Speed up is cheaper than spring. We used the speed up. But this is clearly a spring. Why is rubber band an option on this stage? There's not some secret back here, is there? Nope. Let's do it. It's like a work of art. Maybe we should adjust the game's language. That would up the difficulty somewhat. Okay, so I'm going to roll down. I'm going to slow. To a halt. What are these all about? Wait, that's not the direction I want you to go in. How do I rotate you? What else was on this controls list? Rotate object, home and end. You want me to press home and end? Fine. I mean, I paid for the whole keyboard, I may as well use it. Good lord. Wait, this isn't going to work. I was going to... I've made a terrible mistake. Okay, here's my new plan. We are going to slink all the way down here, bounce back, slink back. I don't think we can fall down these holes. Speed up over the mud, shoot off of here, and then I don't know if that water's going to kill me or not. Huzzah. I didn't think this through in any capacity. Okay, speed of 6. Gravity doesn't exist in this world. Perfect! It's not about getting it done quick, it's about getting it done cheap. Government style. Where's my tips? With a name like Burning Rubber, it suggests I need the rubber band, so let's ignore that suggestion, and instead let's just do this. What if I just go at the speed of light? Damn it. Well, we had dreams. Okay, we need a big bounce in order to clear this double gap. Silver? I'm not taking silver. Gold, there we go. Beautiful stuff. Dual speed it feels I can increase the speed by 20 and 30. Ah, I see. Understood, make it go damn fast. So I need to give the ball enough speed so that it's not affected by this fan, but it is affected by this fan, and this fan blows it into the hole. Understood. There is only one way I can possibly solve this problem. It's called trial and error. It's called look at this at the top. That must be the solution, there's no other way to get gold. Yes, mind games. We're meta-gaming over here. I'm sorry, this level's so large, I'm taking a moment to figure out what's going on. Okay, to begin with we need to cross this, so I think there's a lot of options. I feel like this is required to get over the mud. That works. And then maybe some of that. no, I need to go down here and across this way. I can't fit the spring in. I could jump here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. New plan, new plan. If we go this way, overpower this fan, and then we can overpower that fan. But I need to force myself to slow down? Is that... Can I even... I can do that. Yes, I can do that. Does this work, to begin with? Well, that went well. Rubber band. The great equalizer. My disappointment is immeasurable. That is not going to help. Alright, enough of this convoluted plan. We're just going for the direct path. Does that work? That's a good start. I like it. A little bit of light trampolining. If we hit the wall, will we come to a stop and then get blown in this direction? Because if we will, that's pretty good. I'll just assume that works. Then we'll bounce along here. And then what do we need to do? Let's just see what happens for now. We're learning, we're learning. I lost some speed. Okay, broken boards loses speed. No, I don't have enough speed for that jump. Alright. Which means I'm going to need that. The question is just... how do I manipulate the ball in any way once I'm over here? Rubber bands aren't going to help. Slowing it down so it's affected by this fan isn't going to help, I don't think. I don't think we can be blown across the gap, but I guess we try it? Just once? We're already down to silver medals. The tutorial levels are proving too tough for me. As I suspected. Well, what happens if you land on a spring and get blown at the same time? You could just get blown in this direction? Or you get blown at some kind of diagonal? That didn't work. Damn it. Stuck in the tutorial. Not a good place to be. Let's think it through. Will that make me come to a stop or a near stop? I can do the maths to work out how much speed I have. I think it's 3. That's pretty slow. Can we just pop one of these here to push us into the end? I'm not sure if we can redirect using a speed up pad, if we're travelling slow enough. Important information though, we need to know this. Can't. Doesn't that mean this entire approach is just a waste of time? So many paths. And yet none of them do what I want them to do. Rubber band isn't going to get the job done. Neither is spring. None of these are going to actually do what I want them to do. Does that just mean that this is not a possible path? Let's use this reset button. But if we don't think that's a possible path, then we'll have to go the other way. So coming down here definitely works because you would just jump and then in the hole. So if we can get to here, we're in business. Getting to here means jumping from here and then letting the fan carry us. Okay, so we just need to get there. Should be doable. Wait, we had this exact problem before. We just kind of get stuck here, don't we? This does get blown off, right? Yes, it does. And then with the lowest possible speed added, now nothing happens. What if I put a speed down here? This should slow me to below 20, which means this should kick in and blow me backwards. Is that correct? No. Is this too far away to affect me? Okay, we have to go this way. Jump here. Get blown like this. Get blown like this. Blown. Blown. Okay. Ooh, I see it. I see it. I don't think I make that jump, do I? I don't have enough speed. Well, we just make it, but we need to kill our speed after that. Wow, this game has really kicked it up a notch. I'm still in the tutorials. The first 10 missions were the tutorials, as I understood it. I'm not getting instructions anymore, so maybe I'm not in the tutorials. Okay, we need more speed for that jump, which I might be able to do, and I might not. So assuming this works, we're in business. It doesn't. I'm back to being in trouble. Why is this mission so hard? Let me just check this isn't actually possible by doing that. No, the speed up just isn't having any impact. Okay, let me do the maths again. I can run over this slowdown pad twice. What does that do to my speed? I want my speed to be as close to 20 as I can. That takes 10 off. That's exactly the same as using a slowdown pad. Okay, what if we put more speed behind it at the start? Now what's my speed when I come over? 33. I could take 10 off here. I could take 10 off here, I'll still be too fast. Gives me the ability to jump 2 tiles at once, which is interesting, but not that useful. I can't modify these in any way. I can't believe I'm stuck on a tutorial mission. I'm lost for words. So I see the problem. The problem is that I can't touch this mud, because if I do, the maths goes all wonky. You see, I need to have a speed of exactly 20, because if a speed of exactly 20 is the speed that can clear the jumps, but isn't blown by the fans, do I jump this? Because using a speed up to get through it leaves me at a speed of 23, which is a really awkward number. Because the only ways I have of reducing my speed are this, which is minus 10, or this, which is minus 5. I can never get back to 20. If I jump it, I can preserve my momentum of 20. Then if I jump again, this time the wind should catch me, and I'll jump, and I should clear the gap. The wind will catch me, I clear the gap. Gold medal. Game, I am suitably impressed. You are deceptive. I don't like the name of this one. This does not seem like the right path. This is how it's going to go, is it? You're going to make it really difficult for me to tell which way I have to go at every mission. Can I build every object? I can. I can jump the fan if I want to skip it, or I can speed past it. Is this minus 5 on the speed? Let's test. No, these little bumps are nothing. No speed change, I just can't build there. Okay, so similar situation. If I can get to here with a speed of 20, I win. Because I can jump, and then I just get blown in. Right? Yes. Okay, I'm getting the hang of your puzzles. If you excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of my tea. This is how I play puzzle games. I'm British, get over it. That's good tea. Maybe I'm not in the tutorial anymore. Maybe I'm just in World 1. Jumping maze, you say? Ah, you only get blown if you're directly in line. I thought this one would blow me in. Okay, can't follow this, because if I jump I just end up going back on myself, and then I could jump back and just get stuck jumping for all eternity. Fun, but not productive. If I jump over this, I can go to this one and go boop, boop, boop. Boop. And then jump, and then I get stuck here for eternity. I could jump over this, go here, here, and then this is back and forth for all eternity. Or I could go to here, get blown for all eternity. Interesting. Oh, I need to hit this. Right, let's just work backwards. I need to hit this, I need to hit this, I need to hit this. Need to hit this. Need to hit this, okay. We got it. Working backwards, always, solves the puzzle. We blow. Don't want that one, do want that one, don't want that one, do want this one. Jump that one, get blown, get blown, get blown, get blown. Back to the T. You know, a better person would mute their microphone while they're drinking their tea. Better person. I remind you this game is called 200 Ways. I'm expecting that means there's 200 levels, though I don't know for sure. Alright, I'll look out. Calm yourself. Oh, this corner looks like a death trap. So we're going over that then. Over that. Why are these levels getting easier? I feel that the levels are getting easier and just reusing the same gimmick. If I've solved the spring over the fan puzzle once, and then I solved it again, and then a third time, do you really need the fourth spring over the fan puzzle? You're trying my patience now, game. Also, that one was too short to get in a good slurp of tea. Disappointing. Okay, the wind takes me. Jump over this. The wind takes me, the wind takes me. Rubber band, and then jump over this. Looks like it. We'll put the rubber band all the way down here. Buy ourselves more time. Now the question is, does a spring there work? I believe the answer is no. In which case, I need a spring there. Is that going to work, or is that going to grind me to a halt? I want to hit this spring with a lot of speed. Okay. What about if I put the spring there, and I put the speed up there? You see, the problem I have is that I can't put the speed up anywhere in between the spring and the rubber band, because if I put the speed up here, I'm invariably going to hit it on the way back. So whatever it adds, it's going to take away on the return journey. So it has to be this side of the spring. Let's see if that's fast enough. Love it, like a golfing master. The need for speed, he says. Okay, I'm not seeing much need for speed in the opening sections, I'll be honest with you. see a need for speed there. So at this point I'm travelling at 30, which means this fan isn't going to work. And these are -7s, which is going to drop me to 16, which means this fan will work. So that should be it. I would appreciate a speed up button when I'm watching my marble run. Imagine if it was a particularly long stage and I got very close but I just screwed up the ending. And then I made one change. And then I pressed play and I gotta watch the whole thing again. Just a little, you know, accelerate button. That's all I'm asking for. Don't worry, I have no intention of slowing down. What is that? Mud. Am I just full speeding it through the middle? I think I am. Oh, that's needed. I've run out of funding. Just a bit more speed, and we got this. That should be enough, actually, I think. Lovely stuff. I do like when the level names provide a hint. Cool tubes is not helping. Tools can't be placed in tubes. Okay, aha! So this is how you turn. You think I'm going to spring over this? At a cost of $2,000? You don't know me. Big savings. Okay. I don't know what all this is about. This doesn't look very promising. I'm not interested in going here either. I've made my choice, I'm sticking with it. If you could roll down here, get blown. Speed up, jump. Do a double jump here. Like so. Then we don't want to do another double jump, we want to do a single jump. So we knock it down one touch on the speed. And we jump. And that should be it. Bronze? I don't care for your colour system. I suspect gold is achieved by going this way. Which actually looks a lot cheaper because you don't need to jump. But we're not about perfection. We're about quantity. Move on. I want this catapult. Stop teasing me with it. Single jump, we'll see about that. Okay, if you go in this tube, you are screwed. She'll be thrown out here, which leads to death, or delayed death. So clearly we got to jump over this tube. Here's a question. What happens if I jump over a tube and don't clear it? Do I just sort of roll down the side, or...? You can roll on top of the tube. Okay. I could see that being used in a puzzle later on. Good to know. Forewarned is forearmed, as they say. And I've got 2 of those, so that's pretty impressive. It's a very relaxing game. I'll say that for it. The music's helping. Your tubes cannot confuse me. If I go in here, I come out here. Doesn't matter what it does. Just I come out here, and I go in here, and come out here. Okay, tubular confusion was accurate. Got it. I've got it. Have you got it? I'll give you a clue. It's time for the old faithful start from the exit. Go back. We need to get into this tube. How do we get here? We need to get into this tube. How do we get here? Good question. It's not possible. Wait, we can jump over the pipe. Which means we need to get to here. We need to get here. To here? Well, that's achieved by getting to here. How do we get to here? Not possible. But jump over the pipe. Lo and behold, your explanation is complete. Take me to the end. Damn it, I'm out of tea. Every time I see that intermission screen, it's like one of those peripheral vision things. You can see it here if you're close enough to your monitor. If you look at any of the hexagon, look at my mouse cursor, really lean in. It's the 6 dots on the hexagon, right? But if you look out and sort of relax your eyes, you can't see those dots, they just disappear. And it looks like smooth hexagons everywhere. Except for the part where you focus on. I can see the dots where I look. Everywhere else in my peripheral vision, it's just smooth. Very odd, very bizarre. Don't know why I noticed that or why I bothered to tell you. But there you go. Enjoy. It's obviously going to need a rubber band, or we're not getting anywhere. We come back in here. This is... we don't have a choice. We could rubber band back in, but that's not going to help us. We have to do this. Okay, so on the return journey, this should bounce us over the pipe here, into here, into here, into here, to the finish. My only concern is what happens here. Don't we get bounced on top of this pipe? Something's gone wrong because we're not at optimal funding. Wait, this isn't a hole. These are the fake holes. I don't like these fake holes. Wait, I deleted my jump I need. Okay, there we go. Yes, I don't like these fake holes. Conceptually, as a puzzle element, having a tile you can't place an object on is fine. It's important for puzzle making. But these are really misleading when you know there are actual holes that you need to jump over. The problem is there's a rickety floorboard, and the rickety floorboard doesn't look as impeding as this, but the rickety floorboard slows you down. So you expect this to either fall through and lose. See, I put a jump here for no apparent reason. I still got gold, somehow. But you expect those to either be holes that will end your ball's challenge, or you expect them to at least slow you down, but they don't do anything. Just graphically, it's odd. It looks like it should do something, not just block you. New world? So I can now redirect the ball myself. A whole new layer of complexity has opened up to me. Go. Wait, is this going to work? Perfect. Try again. Important to notice there then that the catapult takes up 2 tiles, essentially. So it's somewhat limited where I can place it. Why is there a laser? Is it the sun? It's the sun. Or lava. One of the two. What can I build? Whatever I like. I feel like this is just spring into catapult. In fact, screw your catapult. I'm gonna do this my way. You're not the boss of me. I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna roll straight off the bridge, aren't I? Perhaps you are somewhat the boss of me. Maybe my supervisor, something like that. Curses my money. Okay, let me check the prices of things. Speed up spring is more expensive than catapult. Understood, catapult it is. You win this round, game. I'll do things your way for now. Wonder what I should use in this stage. That is a lot of money. What is this? Too many options. We're doing Old Faithful. So we're gonna get here, we have to come here. Which means we need to land here. Land here and spring across, to be honest. So here, this is a fake. You can't do this. Because if we catapult to here, there is no way we can travel forwards. The catapult would have to be positioned like that to catch the ball, and so it would shoot us in the wrong direction. The only way we can use this platform that I'm on is if we have a catapult like that. Or if we come from this direction and we just spring. So this is actually not useful to us. Or rather, it's not that this platform is not useful. It might be. It's that this jump is not possible. And if that jump is not possible, it means we must go this way. And if we must go this way, then we must jump like this. So the only way a catapult can shoot me down right is if it's there. So filling in all of that information, what have we got? We would have to receive with a catapult in order to reorient. But fire it in this direction, and then I think we can just spring to victory after that. Good lord, they really throw in these curveball levels every now and again that make you think, don't they? Okay, there are multiple ways to get to this. It isn't by this. This could be a speed up spring, or it could be... What speed of spring would it be? A speed up 2 and then a spring would do it. Or a catapult straight onto it would do it. It's possible that the catapult is approached like this, from this direction. But what's easier? So just assuming everything's catapults, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 catapults. Whereas this way would be 1, 2. Yes, okay. I think that's slightly simpler. And then honestly, I think we can speed up to spring. I feel like they want us to catapult there, but this way I save $500. And as with any good job, if you make a $500 saving, you get to pocket that and take it home with you. That was flawless. Fine, we'll use your damn catapult. That might not work either. That might be too far forwards. Wait. What am I doing? I got a better solution. Huzzah! Fine, we'll use your damn catapults. I just want it to be different, okay? I should probably count how far a catapult flings. So from its own cog, pivot point, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. Well, this isn't going to plan. Okay, I'm counting this. It lands here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit. And a bit is not useful. What happens if I slow it down? Or does the catapult just reset speed? No, it actually goes less distance if you slow it down. That could be useful. Intriguing. Seems the catapults really don't like it when they get flung onto one another. Okay. So this catapult is required to change direction, but I could spraying here. So what if I get rid of this slowdown? We don't need that. What if I just speed things up? Like so. Now we're cooking. We even built a spring we didn't need. I don't like the sound of this. So that's the teleporter exit, this is the teleporter entry. And it preserves momentum, so if it's rolling down left, it will continue to roll down left. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Alright. Your new obstacles are complicating matters. Do you have to say an important fan and then present me with 20 of the things? I can build teleporters. Oh, we just build one here and jobs are good. Right. As I thought. The teleporters only work if there's an exit placed in the map already, it seems. We can catapult. We can speed up to bypass this fan if we want to. We gain very little by doing that. We just kill ourselves. So instead we can get to here. We don't want to get blown by this. We can speed through it. If we want to stay on the mid. We can speed through it, slow down. Isn't that it? Isn't that the whole puzzle? Am I going crazy? Mission complete, right? Up to 30, down to 20. Don't make your levels look all complicated like this. You can't fool me. There were no important fans. Haven't I already played a level called The Right Way? So I need to enter the teleporter when I'm travelling in a top left position, and I presume this is broken wood. Effectively. So I need to roll down here, bounce back, and enter the teleporter. I can do that. So there's no choice but to go here. I'm gonna need a spring to get over this. And then I'm gonna need a rubber band to reverse me. I hope that works. I don't actually know if it does. And when I land, I may need to spring. And then I need to reverse. Roll down here. I'm going to need to reverse back. I'm going to need a teleporter after I reverse. But I can't enter the teleporter when I'm travelling in this direction, or I'll fall off. So I'm going to need to jump over the teleporter in the first instance. Flawless. It's so beautiful when it all comes together. Don't show me these switches. Backwards thinking, I've been doing that since the first level. Right. What is this monstrosity? I need to be travelling up left into a teleporter. That is it. That is the requirement. Somewhere from this mess, I must get myself travelling up left. Catapult could feasibly do it. More likely it's this fan. This is the only fan that's pointing up left. Assuming that's true, teleporter goes there. I need to step here. Only way for me to be here is to be here, is to be here, is to be here, to be here, to here, to here, 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 here. You know, I'd solve these missions a lot faster if I just pressed play at the start and saw what happened. No! Curse you. Thank you, game. I feel accomplished. Descriptive. I mean... Right. No, it would seem the track is blocked. We can roll over switches to open doors. Oh, this is getting complex. And I have to make sure it's the right way around. I understand, like that you mean. So this will open the door, it has to be next to them, actually touching. No, that's fine. And that's going to close again, yes? It is, okay. What's the rest of this stage look like? More switches. The game is going to damn well make sure I know how to use these switches. Also, what is this? You could jump over here and go around here with a switch to open the gate, and then jump again, roll and then blow in. But can't I just do this? Or does this no mean it doesn't work? Maybe that no means it doesn't work. Maybe it's just teasing me. No, it does clearly work. game, stop complicating things. I see. That's a lot of obstacles. So I have a question. Does that work? I have more questions. Ah, I can't do that one. Also, it was way too expensive. I was losing lots of points. Looks like I've unlocked everything, though. We're ready for the heart of the puzzles now. What happens if I do this? This is all just superfluous. Can I just hit another switch over here? Will that do the job? I'm not sure I hit this switch in time because this one might still be running. Nope, we're good, we're good. Very fancy level design you've got there. I'm working under the assumption that fire is not good. So I see a convoluted path to the finish, using these pipes and things. But I can't help but wonder, what's to stop me doing this? Game, stop trying to trick me. You need to give me some honest, down-to-earth puzzles. This just feels like a rollover switch. And then jump, jump. Okay, so I can't just travel down in one position. It's not going to work. This feels like it's catapult here and catapult there. And that solves all of the angular problems we have. Then we just need to jump these. Right? Fantastic. We'll do one more stage. This is it, game. This is your chance. This is your extravaganza. I'm ready. This is less extravagant than I was expecting. I assume I get through that fine. This could be a catapult, or it could be a speed-up jump. Maybe we'll do speed-up jump, that's always fun. And then I think I want to land on a switch. I have a concern that if I switch here, this won't lift in time, because I'm going faster. Perfect. I have got to grips with this game. Let me just take a look at the menu, see how we were doing. We were on fire. Are there 200 stages? Yes, there are. Oh, and you do have to get golds on stages in order to unlock the later stages. Interesting, interesting. But hey, that was 1 hour of blind gameplay. With that out the way, it's time for the review. And I'm going to be giving this review instantly, having just played the game. I haven't gone away and written a review or anything. It's going to be off the cuff. But that means it's going to be raw and honest. So what do I think about this game? Well, one thing I would like to disclose before I make the review is that in all of the stages I played today, I had 1 marble. And I was controlling it. I have seen the preview footage and the trailers and things for this game. And there are stages later on that have multiple marbles, up to 3, I believe. Probably these 3, we can see in the menu. And puzzles that involve 3 marbles are going to be orders of magnitude more complex than anything I did today. It's a little shame I didn't get onto those levels, but I only gave myself an hour, so is what it is. But I suspect those levels will be very difficult, which is good. So here are my thoughts. The game as a game mechanic, as a vessel, is pretty good as a puzzle game. It is well polished. It looks nice and professional. It doesn't look particularly indie. It looks, you know, it looks like a typical sort of Switch game that you might download. This is for Steam, by the way, if I didn't make that clear, that I'm currently playing it on. It has a good look about the game. Everything meshes together very nicely. Graphically, aesthetically, everything matches up really well. It has this relaxing, somewhat cartoonish, non-realistic feel to everything. It really suits the type of game. It doesn't put any pressure onto you. It doesn't make the game feel more intense than it should. It feels gentle, relaxing, nice. As for the puzzles themselves, they're good. It's a very simple idea. Just having a ball rolling around a stage with a few interactions available to you. But I like that as a puzzle game. There are some puzzle games out there that are way too open-ended, where they give you objects and entities, and there are literally millions of combinations you can do. And so the game has to incredibly signpost what to do for you. Make it really obvious. Start drawing crosses on the floor that suggest where you should place objects. Things like that. But a game like this, it has a grid-based system. So there's only so many options available to you in the first place. You also have limited funding for each stage, so you can't place too many objects. And then if you start imparting logic onto the puzzles, you can narrow it down further until you can find a solution or a couple of options. And you can do as much trial and error as you like in order to learn information and to test theories. There are things that you don't know because the game doesn't teach you, like, can I jump on top of a pipe? But it's not a problem. You can just test it. It's very quick to test. There's no penalty for failing. It's not like you have lives and you're going to go back to level 1 or something. It's fine. So I have no problems with discovering the way different objects interact. Clearly there's a lot more objects coming up in the game besides the ones that I've been building. You can see a lot of them in the background here. There's magnets and things. Here's a fan that we saw a lot of, and pipes. But I don't know, what's this? Some bellows? A crusher? Vertical fans? We were just starting to see fire? Some kind of crane? There's all sorts of stuff that we didn't get onto. And that's fine. Because a problem with these kind of games is that usually you have so many different objects that you can build, and it looks like we found all of the buildable objects because that panel was complete. But it could expand further. I'm not saying it's definitely complete. But usually, once you've unlocked all of the different buildable objects, the puzzles kind of stagnate. This game isn't going to do that because it has a lot more environmental objects to introduce, which come with a lot of extra puzzles. And also, as I said before, the complexity of introducing additional marbles. Also, the fact that you have a budget rather than being given specific tools to use in a level. Which means you can complicate matters in different ways. Having lots of fakes and traps, and you can make a puzzle that can be solved in one way, but there is a cheaper way of doing it, so you can hide the real solution, and eventually you need to start getting gold medals by finding the cheap ways. Things like that. It's good. Was the game fun? Yes, it was. Was the game challenging? In places. Time for a criticism. The difficulty scaling on these puzzles, the difficulty curve, is all over the shop. Now, occasionally, you throw in a tutorial mission like, here's how you use switches. And I understand that. That is a tutorial level telling me how to use a switch because I've never seen a switch before. I don't expect that level to be difficult. I expect to place one switch, press play, and I win. Fine, no problem. When I do have a problem, and I said this in the playthrough, is when you have a gimmick, like don't speed up through the fan, jump over the fan, and then you reuse the same gimmick as the solution to 4 puzzles in a row. If I can do it once, I can do it 4 times. It's not challenging to me. You gotta add variety. If you want to have 4 puzzles that are solved by jumping over a fan, that's fine, but spread them out, and then hopefully I've forgotten. Or maybe you've introduced new concepts since then, and I might accidentally try to use the wrong way to get over the fan. I might try to catapult instead of spring or something. And it's my mistake, and I have to realise why it's going wrong. Also, just straight up difficulty in some of the missions. There was one mission where there were lots of pipes for no apparent reason. And then they just let you to a hole, and you just jumped over the hole, and that was it. It was like level 2 difficulty. I don't know what that was about. It was a tutorial mission. What was that? I have no idea. Something is wrong with the difficulty in some of these missions. Telegraphing some of the mechanics is a little off, but as I said before, you can reset freely and there's no penalty for failing, so I don't care that much. If I have to be super picky, I would say the fans do not make clear that they only work on the tile immediately in front of them. On the first difficult level with fans, I did expect to be blown from distance, and I wasn't. I understand why that happens, but there you go. There's also some oddities that happens with things like the catapults. When one catapult lands in another catapult, I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know. It seems to go faster but shorter compared to a standard catapult shot. I don't know why. If that's the solution to any later puzzle, then that's going to feel awful, because it's not something you can predict. And puzzles should be solved by good logical thinking, not, I'll just try everything and hope something works. But they might never use that as a solution to a puzzle, so I don't want to write that off as too much of a criticism, but it's weird. I don't know why that's happening when I catapult into a catapult, because when I spring into a spring, the springs function exactly the same as one another. It doesn't somehow carry the gravitational pull and make the next spring bounce me higher or something. No, they just don't impact one another. So I don't know why catapult into catapult does anything, because I come to a stop before the catapult shoots me. So, bit weird. Anyway, that's enough of me being critical, because I don't want to be critical about this game, because I enjoyed it a lot. And it's the kind of game that I feel you could really play with lots of different people throwing in ideas. Obviously, it's very child-friendly. It's good for getting them to do some critical thinking, some logical thinking. I've played a lot of puzzle games already, so when I see problems like this, I immediately revert to type and go, okay, well, we'll work back to front and try to find logical solutions, and clearly we can't use this path because this always leads to a dead end, etc., etc. You give it to a younger child, they're not going to think that critically, and this will help teach them some more critical skills, or they can just trial and error their way to victory. So they'll still be able to play the game, and it will take longer. So that's good. No criticism there. I think that is good. The length of the game seems really good. I did I think, 30-ish puzzles in an hour, and those are obviously the 30 easiest, and about 10 of them were tutorials. And there's 200 levels in all, and they're going to get substantially harder, and I can imagine a very hard level taking half an hour by itself, especially if you're going for gold medals. Especially if there's 3 marbles flying all around the place. So lengthwise, I think this is going to be a really good game. Now, as of recording this, the game hasn't been released, so I don't know what the price of the game is, but if the game is priced reasonably, it's going to be a good puzzle game. If you can pick this up for a cheap price, you're going to have hours of entertainment with this game, if it's your kind of thing. And you know if it's your kind of thing. You don't need me to tell you. But hey, if you like relaxing with a gentle little puzzle game that'll get you thinking in logical ways, 200 ways, for my money, it's a pretty good game. I've been Artega Omega. This has been 200 Ways for Steam. I make 2 types of content on this channel. I do Let's Plays, one on the screen, and I do gameplay reviews just like this, one on the screen. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.